Hey sports fans, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most dramatic stories in women's basketball this season. Caitlin Clark is making headlines as she moves into the lead for the MVP race after a jaw-dropping twist in A'ja Wilson's incredible season.
We are starting with breaking news out of Las Vegas. A'ja Wilson will be out for today's contest against the New York Liberty after suffering a right lower leg injury on Friday night against the Connecticut Sun.
That's right. A'ja, the reigning WNBA MVP and one of the game's brightest stars, has suffered a shocking injury that might end her season prematurely. What does this mean for her legacy? And how does this shake up the MVP race? Stick around as we break it all down. It's always heartbreaking to see an athlete of A'ja Wilson's caliber go down, especially when she's playing at such a high level. Injuries like these can completely change the trajectory of a season, not just for the player, but for the entire team. Let's dive into what led to this devastating moment, how it affects her team's chances, and how Caitlin Clark is stepping up in her absence to seize the spotlight. The Las Vegas Aces were soaring through the season, with A'ja Wilson at the heart of their success. She was putting up MVP caliber numbers once again, showcasing her dominance in every aspect of the game: scoring, rebounding, and defense. However, in one heartbreaking moment during a pivotal game, everything changed. A'ja took a bad fall, and fans across the globe watched in horror as she clutched her knee in pain, knowing immediately that something was terribly wrong. The team's season, once full of promise, was suddenly thrown into uncertainty.
Under 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Wilson goes up. You see Brianna Jones lands awkwardly on A'ja Wilson's leg. She limps out, and there was an announcement that she will be out for today's game with that injury.
The injury was confirmed to be a torn ACL, one of the most dreaded diagnoses for any athlete, and one that has sidelined many great players before her. A torn ACL is a nightmare for any athlete, but for someone like A'ja Wilson, whose game is built on explosiveness, agility, and quick movements, it's especially devastating. Recovery from this type of injury can take several months, often requiring surgery and intense rehabilitation. For A'ja, this unfortunate setback means her season is effectively over, leaving a significant gap in the Aces roster. Before the injury, A'ja was on track for another MVP caliber season, averaging an impressive 22 points, 10 rebounds, and nearly 3 blocks per game, consistently dominating both ends of the court. However, now her focus must shift from leading the WNBA to battling through the long and grueling process of rehabilitation and recovery. It's an arduous journey for any athlete, but if there's anyone with the determination, resilience, and work ethic to come back even stronger, it's A'ja Wilson. This injury isn't just a devastating blow to A'ja Wilson, it's a massive setback for the Las Vegas Aces as a whole. They were one of the top contenders in the league, and A'ja was their cornerstone, driving both their offense and defense. Without her, the Aces will have to completely rethink their strategy moving forward. While they still boast key players like Kelsey Plum and Chelsea Gray, losing their MVP and emotional leader creates a monumental challenge that could significantly impact their chances of making a deep playoff run. Can the Aces rally and make a deep playoff run without A'ja Wilson? Or will this devastating injury crush their championship hopes entirely? Only time will tell how the team adapts to this sudden adversity. One thing is certain though, the WNBA landscape has shifted dramatically overnight. A'ja's absence leaves a gaping hole in the competition, creating new opportunities for other teams and players to step up in her absence. And now, with A'ja Wilson sidelined, Caitlin Clark is quickly emerging as the frontrunner for the MVP award. If you've been following women's basketball, you already know Caitlin Clark has been an absolute sensation this season. The Iowa star has made a seamless transition to the WNBA, and her impact has been nothing short of immediate. Clark's scoring, playmaking, and leadership have turned heads across the league, making her a standout candidate to claim the MVP title in this highly competitive season. Let's dive into why Caitlin Clark is taking over the MVP race. First off, her stats are absolutely mind-blowing. She's averaging 26 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds per game. Remarkable numbers for any player, let alone someone so early in their WNBA career. What truly sets Clark apart is her uncanny ability to take over games, whether it's with her dynamic scoring, pinpoint playmaking, or exceptional leadership on the court. She plays with the poise and confidence of a seasoned veteran, making her a dominant force in every aspect of the game. Not only is Caitlin Clark lighting it up offensively, but she's also emerging as a true leader for her team. She's been the driving force behind the Iowa Hawkeyes in the NCAA, and now she's carrying that momentum into the WNBA with one incredible performance after another. Every time she steps on the court, she seems to make history, whether it's with clutch plays or jaw-dropping stat lines. Her ability to lead both by example and through her playmaking is what makes her truly special. Her signature moment this season came when she drained a deep three-pointer to win the game in the final seconds, a dramatic clutch play that MVP voters absolutely love to see.
Martin looking. Here's Clark. She fires, and it goes! She hit it!
That shot not only secured the victory, but also showcased her confidence, composure under pressure, and undeniable talent on the court. So, what exactly makes Caitlin Clark so special? It's not just her impressive shooting or remarkable court vision, it's her basketball IQ that truly sets her apart. She sees the game 2 steps ahead, allowing her to make pinpoint passes, find open teammates, and control the pace like few others can. Clark's ability to read defenses and anticipate plays gives her a significant edge. Add in her capacity to score from virtually anywhere on the floor, and you've got the complete package. A player who excels in every aspect of the game. Her range is truly absurd. She can pull up from 30 feet with ease, leaving defenders scrambling, unsure of how to stop her. But what's even more impressive is her ability to involve everyone on the court. Clark has this rare gift of elevating her teammates' performances, making them better with her unselfish play and sharp decision-making. This unique ability to enhance the entire team is a trait you don't often see, even among the top players in the game, and it's what makes her such a valuable asset. Off the court, Caitlin is known for her humility and laser-sharp focus. Her teammates trust her completely, often praising her in interviews for her relentless work ethic, meticulous preparation, and dedication to improvement. They frequently mention how she never takes a day off, setting an inspiring example for everyone around her. With A'ja Wilson out for the season, the MVP race has now become Caitlin Clark's to lose. However, it's not over yet. Other elite players remain in the mix. Breanna Stewart and Arike Ogunbowale are having standout seasons as well, consistently putting up impressive performances. But what sets Caitlin Clark apart is her unique combination of eye-popping stats, undeniable leadership on the court, and signature clutch moments that resonate with both fans and MVP voters. These factors make her the frontrunner and put her in a prime position to claim the MVP trophy. Let's break down the other top MVP candidates and how they stack up against Clark. First, we have Breanna Stewart. A WNBA legend in her own right, Stewart is having another solid season, averaging 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. She's a 2-time MVP, and her experience makes her a serious threat in this race. Stewart's game is polished, and she does everything well: scoring, rebounding, defending, and facilitating. But while her numbers are impressive, she doesn't have the same wow factor that Caitlin Clark has brought to the league this year. Then there's Arike Ogunbowale, another player who's been lighting it up this season. She's averaging 23 points and 6 assists per game and is a constant scoring threat from anywhere on the court. Ogunbowale is known for her clutch performances, much like Caitlin Clark. However, Arike's team hasn't had the same level of success as Clark's, and MVP voters tend to favor players on winning teams. Still, she's definitely someone to keep an eye on as the season progresses. As we enter the final stretch of the season, all eyes will be on Caitlin Clark. Can she maintain her level of play and carry her team to the playoffs? If she can, there's no doubt that she'll walk away with the MVP award. Injury has robbed A'ja Wilson of a chance to defend her MVP crown, but Caitlin Clark is ready to seize the moment. The WNBA has always been home to incredible talent, and this season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting yet. So, what do you think? Will Caitlin Clark take home the MVP? Or will one of the other contenders rise to the occasion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the WNBA and all things basketball.